Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there, whatever you are watching this video from. Thank you so much for always being part of our Awini Unity platform. I'm going to talk about Ghana versus Uruguay coming up on Friday. It is a must-win game, and we have nothing to lose once again. And Suarez came out and he said something about the game, and I'm gonna tell you what exactly Suarez actually spoke about the game against Ghana, what we need to do and what the players need to do as well going into that game. I'm gonna share with you right here on Awini Unity platform. So thank you once again, and whatever you are, do not forget to check Intercop right here and get everything that you want. So guys, let's go to the camp of Suarez first before we talk about what Black Stars need to do going into the game. Suarez came out the press conference saying that they have nothing to lose against Ghana. They have 1 point and they will fight. They would try their best possible to beat Ghana and get that maximum 3 points and get more goals, so that they can able to make their fans very happy and qualify for round of 16. And he went on to say they watch our clips, they watch our videos, the way Black Stars play and where is our weak point person when it comes to our defense and all that. And the coach showed them a lot of things which they notice us so much, and they have nothing to lose against Ghana, and whatever they're going to do their best possible and make sure that they beat Ghana and beat us very well and get the maximum 3 points. Well, like I always say, he have said what he want to say, but at the end of the day, it is Friday that will tell. It's the pitch will tell that what he's saying outside there, the end of the day is going to work like that in the pitch. A time will tell. So we all need to give time and see what will happen on Friday about what Suarez actually said. But my personal opinion, I feel like it's just coming to say something to panic the players or something like that. But if they are good enough, I think they should have do that against Korea or Uruguay. It is not Ghana top they are now coming to do, and I believe the boys. So that is what coming from Suarez. So now let's go straight to the camp of Black Stars and address some certain things here. What me basically believe what the players have to do going into the Uruguay game, and a lot of people also sharing their opinion and jubilating that Ghana already qualified. We need only 1 point to qualify ahead of Uruguay and South Korea. And I want you to understand and know that 1 point alone, it is not enough for us to qualify. And the end of the video, right up the video, I'm gonna clear some certain things, put some certain things for you to understand that 1 point alone is not enough for us to qualify. So guys, going to our tackle of how a lot of people are saying that Ghana already qualified, because Uruguay, they lost their game against Portugal. That was last Monday. They lost by 2 goals. They lost by 2 goals to 0. And the same time, South Korea also lost against Ghana by 3 goals to 2. And why the group is very dangerous for Ghana not to go into the game having mentality that we want to play draw. So I'm gonna tell you, you see the group now and what is going on here. So look at the group now. Look at the group now. Portugal scored 5 goals, conceded 2 goals, and they have 3 points. They have 3 goals, 6 points. Right? Portugal, they scored 5 goals. They conceded 2 goals. So if you did that 2 goals, they have 3 goals, 6 points. Coming to Ghana, Ghana behind Portugal with 3 points. Ghana, we score 5 goals, conceded 5 goals, meaning we have no goal and we do not own any goal. Coming to South Korea, they have 1 point behind Ghana. They score 2 goals, conceded 3 goals, meaning they own 1 goal. Uruguay are last they have 1 point, owning 2 goals with no goal. So what will happen if Ghana play draw? You know, when it comes to by this time, Ghana will always love mathematics and calculation and all that. So we begin starting this again. Which it is not good for Ghana going to the Uruguay game with draw. So why I'm saying that if Ghana play draw, we are not guaranteed to qualify. So the players would have a mentality that they are going to win against Uruguay, but not a single point. So Korea going to play against Portugal. And look how Korean they play. Even they deserve to get 3 points against Uruguay. If you want to be honest, the Koreans they deserve so much to get 3 points against the Korea, Uruguay, for their first opening game. Against Ghana, they deserve to get a point because we are Ghanaians and we feel our team so much. But if we want to be honest 100%, they deserve a point against Ghana. Let's not deceive ourselves. So going to Portugal game, they have nothing to lose. And one thing that I feel like is going to be very, very dangerous, Portugal, they have qualified already. They have 6 points with 3 goals. If they lose, they're going to top the group. I don't think that Portugal can lose against South Korea by maybe 3-0, maybe maximum 2-0. Why I'm saying that, the Koreans, they're going to come all their best. They have nothing to lose. But Portugal, I feel like Portugal going to that game, they're not going to use all their best players. The lack of Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Joao Felix, Pepe, and all of their best players, because they would like to rest some of their players going to round 16. I could be wrong here, but that is how I'm also thinking that is how the coach going to do. So relaxing some players, the South Koreans will take advantage of that and they will come all their best. And if they score 2 goals against Portugal, what will happen here? Now, because they have only 1 goal, they own only 1 goal. So if they score 2 goals, what will happen? They will use 1 goal to cancel the goal that they own, and they will have 1 goal remaining. So if Ghana plays 0-0 or 1-1 against Portugal, we have 4 points. Uruguay will have 2 points. South Korea will have 4 points, and they will go ahead of Ghana of goals different. So if the Black Stars is going and really want to win, really want to qualify, we should go the mentality that we want to win the game, not to defend. And another thing too is that, you see, Suarez basically just came out to put this message to panic the players, the Ghanaian players, to confuse for the game. So the players shouldn't be going to the game that they want to revenge, having the mind of what happened on 2010. I know it's very difficult to take out of this, but the players should go to the game to play their game like the way they went to play with Portugal and Korea. But if they are going like they are so eager, like how a lot of our old players, our former players are promising them that they have to try and win the game. If they go with this mentality, pressure will become the players, and the Uruguay, they will take advantage of that. So they should just calm down, play their normal ball. They shouldn't play with fear, like a panic and fear. If you notice the Switzerland game, guys, I'm just sharing about how I watch the Switzerland game and how I watch our 2 games, Portugal and Korea. If you watch the Switzerland game, the guys, they play the ball with no fear. They play the ball with confidence against Switzerland. But if you notice, even we won against Korea yesterday. But if you really want to see the match very well, just go watch highlight or something like that and see how we play. The Koreans, they dominate from the first half, even not the 10 minutes. Coming from the second half, they was putting pressure on pressure. So the guys need to play with confidence. And the reason why I feel like the guys are not playing with confidence, they are afraid that if they lose the match, they don't know how Ghanaians will take this. They don't know how we will talk. But the guys have to free their mind and play a normal ball. If they play normal ball, today, I was just checking on the biggest platforms in Europe. I'm not talking about YouTube platforms, but I'm talking about the biggest platform, the TV show, the sports channels, lack of beIN Sports, ESPN, Sky Sports. Most of the people that they was asking that what team will qualify alongside Portugal, none of them mentioned Ghana name. None of them. Even Ghana, we have 3 points. But most of the people, the big when it comes to football, those who have their knowledge of football, they've been there for many years. None of them tip Ghana that we will qualify. Because you may not know, but we play very bad. We play with no confidence. And if you look the way the Koreans, they play against us, if like they have a good quality players at front, I don't think that we could have even won that game, to be honest, guys. So the guys have to play with confidence. Don't think about if you lose what will happen. Whatever will happen, it have to happen. That is how life is about. If you are doing something, go with confidence. Because the players yesterday, apart from where I noticed that they play nice football a little bit, where they play the passes, about 32 passes, and Jordan Ayew crossed that ball and Kudos head. That is the only place that I enjoy. But if you look, it was pressure upon pressure, pressure upon pressure. If you look, check back the Switzerland game against the World Cup, if the guys able to have that confidence like the way they play against Switzerland, I don't think that this Uruguay team, they are good enough to beat Ghana. So, guys, what do you think? What do you want Otuado to do? Do you want Otuado to go with the same starting lineup against Korea, or do you want some changes? And as Luis Suarez said, I think it even opened some secret for Ghana to deal with. According to him, I wanted to bring the video, but they play song around the video, and you know how copyright and all that. So I watched the video by myself and understand what he was saying very clearly in the Spanish. Our defense and the wings are our problem. That is what we was talking about, Jesus Slope. Because if you check our left back and our right back, they are good. I'm not saying that they are not good. They are good, but they do not really have strong enough. And football, no matter how you are good, sometimes you need to have physically strong. Because if you see how the goals all come, yesterday they cannot able to penetrate on the midfield. So they are Koreans, their goals came from the wings, crossing from the left-hand side and the right-hand side. They do not really work on the midfield, because Thomas Tepate was in the midfield doing good, and Salem Samet was solid in the midfield. So they operate from the wings. So we really need to talk to the players that are going to play for the 3 and the 2. That is our problem. That is the place that Luis Suarez basically was talking about. So guys, I know anybody out there do not give Ghana chance. The people that do not give Ghana chance, I don't have problem with them. But we as a Ghanaians, we give ourselves chance, and we give our players chance, and we believe that Ghana, coming Friday, by this time, Ghana will be behind Portugal, and we will qualify and go to meeting Brazil or whoever. So guys, what do you have to say? What player do you want to come in against Uruguay? What tactics you feel like Otuado should go? What formation do you feel like Otuado should go against Uruguay? My message to the Black Stars player once again, they should go for winning mentality. They shouldn't go that they want a 1 point. 1 point enough is very dangerous. We don't want to finish the game sitting down for calculation again. So wherever you are watching Awini Unity platform, thank you so much for always be part of what I'm doing here. Ciao.